What is Bastila Shan's rare and honestly outrageous hidden dialogue on Korriban? And more importantly, how do you see it?
Quiet already.
Don't you shush me, Carthonasi.
Keep it up and I'll gag you. Are you forgetting where we are? Now be quiet.
As longtime fans know, when first traveling to the Sith world, Bastila will somewhat wisely decide she is too recognizable to explore the planet.
For the safety of our mission, I must remain on the Ebon Hawk while we are on this planet.
However, Shan was originally intended to travel with you, and her dialogue remains in-game. And ever since I'd shown her present in a previous video, fans have been asking, how do you add her to your party? So, before we explore all of her dialogue on Korriban, here's a quick breakdown, and unfortunately it's just for PC players. 1. You can use mods. 2. You can use the save game editor, which is arguably the easiest. And 3. After enabling cheats on PC, I use warp points. So all you've got to do is make sure that Bastila is in your party and you haven't lost her under Leviathan, then warp to Dresh Day. Also, I should note, I originally tried to dig through over 49,000 lines of in-game dialogue to find Bastilas on Korriban. It was like finding a needle in a haystack, so shout out to the YouTube channel Shem L, as he had already miraculously made this video all the way back in 2008 when 240p was still acceptable to upload. So, without further ado, here's the HD version of all of Bastila's dialogue on Korriban.
We didn't do anything. Please, help us. Silence! It's not what they did so much as what they didn't do, which is prove themselves worthy. I'm exhausted from dealing with their mulings, so please decide for me, will you?
Kill them. I don't care.
What? Why didn't you try to help them?
My thoughts exactly. How lovely to encounter someone with such an agreeable disposition.
Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that,
I think that's a lot of responsibility for simple scum like you.
Be careful. You don't want to provoke them, do you?
You don't think they're a little pre-provoked to begin with?
Don't be stupid. We needn't make matters worse.
How precocious. I think this one tried to make a joke, don't you?
I didn't think it was funny.
Neither did I. A brave face, perhaps, but I'm more interested in being amused at the moment, I think. What do you say? Amuse us. Make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
If you really want to fight, just make the first move. It'll be your last.
What?
I think someone just stood up to you, Lasho.
Shut up, fool, unless you want to be next.
Yeah? Anytime.
Stop it. This is boring. Let's just go back to the academy.
You took an incredible risk. You know that, right?
Yeah. It worked, didn't it?
Fine, we'll go. As for you, I'll find you later. Trust me on that.
I'm trying to prove my worth to enter the Sith Academy here. We were told that if we stood here long enough, we would be worthy.
That's madness. How long have you been here?
We've been here for so many days. I'm so hungry. Some of us have died, but I must be strong. I must keep standing.
Oh, it's a test, all right. It's a test to see if they're actually fool enough to die. If they don't, however, I certainly wouldn't admit them just for that accomplishment.
Disgusting and barbaric. That these men chose to do this willingly astounds me to no end.
Well, you should know better than anyone what some people will do for power, Bastila.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Well, just that the dark side is quite tempting. Or so you always say. What did you think I meant?
Never mind what I thought. Just be quiet.
It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
You were talking to Mikkel. I saw you. Where did he go? Did he tell you I was worthy?
He said, you should go home. The Sith aren't for you.
No, not after all this time. This is terrible. I have to go home.
Somehow I think he'll get over it.
That was a kind thing to do. Better he give up on the Sith while he can.
Wait. Don't go yet. He said your final test is to attack that guard.
He did? The guard at the door. My final test. At last.
What are you doing? This man is not even a Sith in truth. This is beneath contempt.
I'll do it. I'll prove my strength.
You have a medallion.
That's right. You got a problem with that?
No, you're very lucky. That's all I meant. Might you have any advice for me? How did you obtain it?
Let's just say I didn't get this in the normal way.
So there is a secret to it. I knew there had to be. Would you tell me what it is? I'll do anything to know.
Anything? You must show your bravery by jumping in the chasm.
That is murder, and this young person is not even a Sith.
Really? That sounds like it's very dangerous. You survived it, though. Maybe it isn't so bad.
I can't believe she fell for it.
Hey! You've got one of the medallions! You've been accepted. How did you ever manage that?
Greetings, student. I see you have the medallion that marks you as one of the chosen. I do not recognize you, however. Have you been accepted into the Academy very recently?
Yes, today, in fact.
I see. And who might your friends be?
These are my slaves.
Ah. I trust you will be responsible for ensuring your slaves are not disruptive, then.
No more disruptive than our master will be.
What was that?
Ignore him, sir. He is mentally deficient, and he drools.
Hey.
You will want to bring your medallion to Yuthura Ban. She is the one who brings all selected students into the academy for their training. I believe she can be located within the cantina here in the colony. I suggest you go to her while she is still there, student.
I will take you to the academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume?
They are slaves. Don't worry about them.
Yes. We are only servants to the master.
There's something odd about this servant of yours.
Greetings, young one. You have much to do yet. You have gained little prestige. You will have to work quickly if you hope to best the others.
How do I gain prestige?
Oh, it is no more complicated than I said. Perform impressive deeds, or bring me a suitably valuable artifact from the Valley of the Dark Lords.
Oh, so it's a popularity contest, basically. Wonderful.
One has to wonder exactly what a Sith Master would find impressive.
Really, however, you should seek out Yuthura and get her advice. She is your trainer, after all, yes?
I never progressed beyond Padawan. I have discipline, but no peace. And after my treatment at the hands of the Hutts, there was little room in me for the ways of the Jedi.
You sound much like someone I know.
Yes, well, I imagine I am not unique. Things very easily could have been very different for me.
Yes?
You? I remember you from the colony. I can't believe you actually made it into the academy.
You're trying to become a Sith as well.
Just figured that out, did you? It just so happens that I have a surefire way of pulling ahead in this little contest of ours. You don't really have a chance.
Perhaps we could work together?
What? Sith don't cooperate on things like this.
Quiet already.
Don't you shush me, Carthonasi.
Keep it up, and I'll gag you. Are you forgetting where we are? Now be quiet.
Too long in the cold and the dark. I am disturbed again. A human.
What is this? A spirit, full of the Force. Be careful. I sense an extremely old and confused mind behind this presence.
A Jedi here? Why have you come to this dark place, Jedi? Why disturb my sleepless rest?
How did you fall? What happened?
We destroyed each other. We desired the secrets of each other to increase our power. We battled until finally our fortress rained down on top of us.
The ancient Sith destroyed each other. The fundamental flaw in their philosophy, one would think.
I suppose that's the nature of the dark side. Power, but no longevity. Eventually it just consumes itself. Time to rumble!
I guess he wasn't a true Sith after all. I can't believe that I'm alive. You saved me. You could have easily just answered those questions and let me die. Well, you can have those writings he mentioned. I won't fight you for them. Master Yuthar will be very pleased if you give them to him, you know.
I don't suppose the fact that he's weak as a newborn Kithpop has anything to do with his decision.
It's a small mercy, Carth, and that's a start.
I'll head back to the academy. I need some rest.
This could be your chance to change your ways, Mikkel.
You mean the light side?
It's never too late for anyone to feel compassion or remorse. Not even you, Mikkel.
I've never thought about that. Can you even go back? I've hurt a lot of people. I don't think the light side is for me. But maybe neither are the Sith. Maybe it's time for me to leave. Thanks, I suppose. And good luck.
Greetings, young one. You have much to do yet. You have gained little prestige. You will have to work quickly if you hope to best the others.
I have the sword of Ajunta Paul.
Ah, finally, the genuine sword. I knew that this relic would be unearthed in time. I can feel the power flowing through it.
I can't say I approve putting this weapon in the hands of...
What? Quiet! Remember where we are!
Well done. You have impressed me greatly.
I also dealt with the rogue droid in the tombs.
Oh? I heard that the droid ran out and blasted off into the sky. We tracked it for a short while before it vanished from our scanners. What do you make of that?
I activated his self-destruct and he ran, but he is dead.
I suppose so. That would explain his disappearance from our scanners, certainly, though I would prefer proof. Still, it shows innovative thinking.
Or innovative lying.
Shh! Quiet back there!
I am impressed. You have rid us of a potential nuisance. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to. Indeed, you have much to do yet.
Now, if I've somehow missed some dialogue from Bastila on Korriban, I apologize, but the next upcoming video, we will be exploring how to redeem some of these Sith students that you've seen today. Well, when I say that, I mean like half of the academy. Anyway, thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe for more Dark Lore.